Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Combo Breaker 99. I am back with another post-fight analysis video. All right, y'all. Valentina Shevchenko versus Jessica Andrade. Wow, man. Once again, Valentina Shevchenko, she proves her abilities like no other at flyweight. She was taking it to Jessica Andrade head on. And this was a game plan that I kind of overlooked a bit. I kind of overlooked this game plan a bit. And it's something I always speak of in boxing all the time. Like, to beat a puncher in boxing, I feel like you have to meet a puncher head on. Of course you have to have defense, but you definitely have to have strength. You have to have strength, and you have to walk them down and put the pressure on them, and you have to give them a taste of their own medicine. And that's what Valentina Shevchenko, she did in this fight against Jessica Andrade. She gave her a taste of her own medicine, and that was a game plan I was overlooking. Like I said, in boxing, I've seen guys like Evander Holyfield, Gerald McClellan versus Julian Jackson. They put this type of pressure on the harder puncher, and when you put that pressure on them, you put that strength on them, it's like they almost get frustrated with it. They don't expect that game plan. So Valentina Shevchenko, she went in here with that same type of game plan to say, look, I'm gonna meet this girl right in the center of the octagon, and I'm gonna give her a taste of her own medicine. And Valentina Shevchenko, she was able to do that because she has the tools. She has the tools. She has every bit of tools to do whatever she wanted. If she wanted to counterpunch, like what I talked about my keys to victory, I felt like counterpunching would have been a safe game plan, because it's light years better than Jessica Andrade. Her striking is light years better than Jessica Andrade. But no, Valentina Shevchenko, she went in there, used her wrestling. She manhandled Jessica on the inside, kept it at awkward angles, and just continued to grapple with her and just kind of throw Jessica off and just render her helpless until she wore it down and finished her in two. Like I said, I did not see this coming. Like I said, if she was going to stop her, it was going to be purely with her hands. But Valentina Shevchenko went in there and said, no, I'm going to nullify that strength. I'm going to come in there, I'm going to body lock her, I'm going to keep the back, I'm going to keep these different angles, and just like get these underhooks to keep her arms up at an angle where she's almost helpless, like she can't use what reach she has. She really took advantage of Jessica Andrade being short and just having her having shorter arms. Just like the way she would position her and like hold her in that wrestling position against the fence, she kept that diagonal angle, and she would just continue to knee her also, and then she would like just ragdoll her and kind of spin her around, so she was just completely off balance. Like that low center of gravity was it didn't come into play at all here, because Valentina Shevchenko just kept her off balance here and just could spin her around and just use that strength. Like I told you, I said Valentina Shevchenko is going to be the stronger fighter here just because she's so well-rounded and grounded. The way she keeps her feet planted, in the strength in her core was just going to be too much for Jessica Andrade in this fight. And the technique really came into play. Her strength and technique really came into play here, and Jessica Andrade had no answer for anything that Valentina Shevchenko brought at her. So real quick, let's go back and look at the first round, man. Right away, Valentina Shevchenko, she was controlling the center of the octagon with her stance like always, taking those angles. Jessica Andrade, she tried to rush in a few times. She tried to go for some leg kicks, but she couldn't get that distance. Of course, Valentina Shevchenko, she cracks her right away with a good 1-2. And then Valentina, she catches a leg kick from Jessica Andrade. She locks that body, takes Jessica down. Jessica, she tries to scramble back up, only to get tossed down again. And Jessica, she gets back up. But Valentina, she keeps that back. She keeps that back because she wants to stay in that safe zone and just wants to, kind of break her down here and put that strength on her. So they break. Valentina breaks with the head kick. Valentina, she goes back at a distance, sticks a good 1-2-1 in the face of Jessica Andrade, and then goes in for another clinch, wrestles Jessica to the fence. Jessica's here, she's trying to pin Valentina to the fence and land some body shots. Like I said, she needs to land some body shots in this fight. But Valentina, she trips her up. What does she do? Take Jessica down again and muscles Jessica and nearly gets a rear naked choke, but the position, it wasn't as good. It wasn't too good because they were by the fence. Their backs were by the fence. So she instead takes the back, gets on the back of Jessica, and Jessica gets back to her feet. But Valentina, she keeps a good lock on Jessica's body. And where Jessica, like I said, she looked helpless here is because the position of her arms. Her arms couldn't adjust, and Valentina just takes it down again. 5 out of 5 takedowns in the first round, and Valentina, she finished on top in side control here. Dominant first round. So I was like, okay, from here, Jessica ain't got nothing. I was like, she doesn't have nothing. All she can depend on is that power, but she's not going to get in the range because Valentina Shevchenko is showing you the striking, but she's also showing you the grappling and wrestling skills that she has. Second round, Valentina, she pumps out 2 good jabs. 2 good jabs, lands them, stops an oncoming Jessica by clinching, takes Jessica back to the ground, And in that side control, Valentina positioned her arm in the face of Jessica and put that strength on Jessica and worked that body nicely with some strikes with one hand and just keeping that shoulder in the face of Jessica. And the way Jessica Andrade's face was pinned down, you could tell that there was a lot of strength in that. There was a lot of strength in that position from Valentina. So Valentina lets her get back to her feet. Jessica, she tries to go in for that signature lift. Okay, we're here at the fence, and this is where I'm like, okay, she's going to try to take her for that ride, right? She positions Valentina against the fence. Valentina's got her back to the fence, right? She goes for that leg. You know, she dips down, tries to go for that single leg because you know what she's going to do. She's going to slam her. But like I said, Valentina is very grounded and strong. And Jessica, guess what? She couldn't get Valentina off the ground. And right there, when you could see Jessica Andrade try to, like, do that little lift, and Valentina doesn't even come off the she doesn't even come off the mat. Her feet don't even come off the mat. You can already see that all is lost. All is lost from here. So Valentina, she easily gets that underhook, eases into that clinch, lands some good knees to the body, locks that body again, and she spins Jessica around and boom, back to the mat again. What's that, like 6 out of 6 takedowns now? Valentina locks in that crucifix, and with her free hand, she's unloading a barrage of strikes. She opens up Jessica. Jessica's bleeding. Barrage of strikes, elbows straight, just like a straight jackhammer of strikes coming. The referee steps in and he stops it, and it's done. It was done, man. That was a good performance by Valentina Shevchenko. I was like, wow, man. I saw this outcome coming, but like I said, I thought it was going to be like a good counter-striking match where she was just going to piece her up, drop her, and then eventually just jump on her with a barrage of shots, and referee steps in. But no, man. Valentina went head up, met her in the middle, put the strength on her, gave Jessica Andrade a taste of her own medicine. And that's what you got to do with fighters, like I said in the past. I can't believe I overlooked this game plan for her. I was just kind of playing it safe. Like, if I was in Valentina's corner, I would have played it safe and said, look, let's stay on the outside. But if she had the game plan to say, no, I want to go in there, you got to let the fighter do what they want to do there. And like I said, that was a great game plan. To nullify the bully or the puncher, you got to bully him back. You know, again, like in boxing, Holyfield, bully the bully. Just an all-around great game plan. I just have to give Valentina Shevchenko so many props for that execution of a game plan. It just showed the versatility again. It just showed you the many tools in her belt on how she was going to handle a fighter like this. Now, I still stand by saying, okay, Jessica Andrade, she was the more dangerous out of all of her opponents, you know, at flyweight, because I felt like she did pose more of a threat to some of these girls. But now that kind of puts it into question. You know, I was standing by that as the fight was going on, but then I was like, by the end of the second, I was like, damn, Jennifer Maia put up a better challenge. Jessica, I had some better moments in the first round on the ground, I thought. You know, she did get a little burst and almost put Valentina on the bottom at one time. And again, Jennifer Maia, you know, she went 5 and actually showed how durable she was and how much stronger and effective she was. But Jessica Andrade was just pretty much nullified all the way around. Like, the way Valentina would just position that shorter fighter, she knew. You could already tell that she studied this girl, and you know she came in there with the proper game plan to say, all right, I know what I can do with this girl if I just put these shorter arms up in the air. I'm gonna just ragdoll like a little baby, and she won't be in any position to slide out, you know, to slide out of my grip. So she stayed at that diagonal angle, even behind her, you know, like, you know, when she would get the back, she would stay at that diagonal angle and just continue to put her weight on her, spin her around and take her down. So yeah, that was like the perfect fight with Valentina Shevchenko. You know, 6 out of 6 takedowns or 7 out of 7 takedowns. That was very impressive, man. But yeah, man, moving forward from here, I think Valentina Shevchenko, you know, with her 5th title defense, I think this is turning out to be a little bit more impressive than Wmma's title run, just because she's beat so many different looks and she's beat them in different ways. You know, she just took it to these different opponents and different styles that you don't really see. You know, a lot of fighters, they just come in and beat them the same way, but you know, she's actually, you know, trying different things out in there and showcasing what skill and what type of fighter she's made of, you know. So moving forward from here, Valentina Shevchenko, Lauren Murphy, JoJo Calderwood winner. I mean, we know how that'll go just after looking at this fight and her many title defenses. But she needs another challenge, you know, and like I always say, going back up to bantamweight, if she wants Nunes now, I don't know. But I still like that GDR fight. That would be a good fight for Valentina. I just want to see in there with the challenge, you know. Jessica Andrade, on the other hand, I still think she's stronger than a lot of girls at flyweight. So all these other girls at flyweight, they can't counter out or try to think she's damaged goods, because I think she'll still manhandle a lot of these other girls and knock out a lot of these other girls at flyweight. So these girls at flyweight, they still got to stay on their game plan, because if she was able to do that to Jessica Andrade, just know that they're not ready for that championship level of fight yet. So yeah, guys, let me know in the comment section what y'all thought of the fight. What was your reaction? What do you want to see Valentina do from here now? Continue to, continue her title reign, move back up to 135. What's up? Jessica Andrade, can she still handle these other girls? Are they licking their chops now, thinking she's damaged goods? What y'all think? I think she can still handle all these other girls. Valentina's just on another level. Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Subscribe. Peace.